one, check it, two, and I check it, one, check it, two, and guns and guns and guns and guns galore. But all I see is mad amounts of war, and kids be trying to settle the score. But all we need is peace, a little more. So check the freestyle king as I bring it to the cipher. Gets the microphone and I get mad.
We basically made this video to send out a message to youth about what gangs are and what youth violence can lead to. We went out on the street and asked people the question, what image comes to mind when you think of a gang member? From what they said, nothing was positive.
A bunch of kids standing on a corner wearing baggy clothes and trying to be tough, basically. And then occasionally pulling out guns on people I know.
I just think of guys walking around with baggy pants and wearing beanies on a hot day and everything, looking all thuggish. I don't know, wearing colors and everything.
T-shirts or like football jerseys, khaki jeans, shoelaces, belts.
Crime and violence and killings.
I think the stereotype is that they're going to wear some kind of gang colors, and I'm not going to say that a minority group is going to be a gang member because I think that's what people expect. I mean, if they see a group of minorities together, they automatically assume that they're gang members.
We needed some background information of what exactly a gang is, so we went to go talk with Andres Soto. He works at the Pacific Center for Violence Prevention.
People who get together for the specific purpose of committing certain types of crimes and usually have distinguishing characteristics like certain clothing style or tattoos and that kind of thing, colors. People in the gangs will try to portray themselves as, like, say, being protectors of their ethnic group, that they're the defenders of, their particular group, whether it's black, Latino, or Asian. But in reality, many of their activities actually bring the community down. And by taking money out of the community and by bringing more law enforcement kind of heat down on the community.
Hello, this is Marcelo. I just want to ask you one question. What image comes to mind when you think of a gang member?
I've never known any gang members, so it would mostly probably be what the media has told me one would look like through pictures on TV and stuff.
Both in the news and in television programs and in movies. If we want to lump the whole media in there, gangs are presented in a number of ways. One, they're usually presented as angry, young men of color, either African Americans or Latinos. Occasionally now we're going to start to see more Asian gang kind of portrayals. But we also see that they usually present them as engaging in very violent activities where innocent bystanders and all that kind of stuff get injured, or there's killings around drug deals and that sort of thing. So they portray them as this violent, antisocial kind of group.
How are typically you seen in the media today?
How are you typically seen in the media? Well, I think kind of like I said, I think either they're not really seen very much, or when they are seen, it's always bad stuff. It's about, the 6-year-old who committed attempted murder, or it's about gang crime, or it's about, the need for curfew to keep more kids off the street. So it's all kind of put in a very negative way.
Next, we spoke to a professor of mass communications about how youth violence is shown in TV and in the movies. I'm here at UC Berkeley with Professor Jean Ressinger. She is a professor of mass communications. Hello, Jean.
Hi.
How are you?
Then the messages about violence is a message about who can get away with what in this culture, who has power in this culture, and who doesn't have power in this culture. Mm-hmm. And the overwhelming message about that is that the group that has power is white men, and the groups that don't have power are women and minority members.
Yeah. Do you think that the media shows more negative things about youth than positive on purpose?
I think that youth are often the scapegoat. I think that they're an easy group to target and to present negatively, because youth don't have a lot of power in this culture, right? You don't have a lot of voice. And so it's easy to sort of target you and make you look like you're whatever, disrespectful or dangerous or scary.
How accurate are television and movies at representing gangs with youth violence?
To be honest, a lot of it I don't think is all too accurate. There's certain things on television and programs that I've seen that are something similar, but nothing could be as real as the real deal out here on the streets. It's just reality, man, and nothing's real as that.
They usually start out doing things like burglaries, robbing cars, stealing cars, selling drugs, selling guns, more the street-related kind of offenses. And many times juveniles will be used by the gangs to actually do the shooting in shooting-related kind of crimes, because historically juveniles have not been prosecuted as heavily as adults have.
Many communities try to deal with gangs in a positive way. Gang prevention programs exist in many communities in San Francisco. In this way, ex-gang members try to offer guidance to youth who are thinking about getting involved with gang activity.
Pardon me, but one of the things I look at is I see a lot of youth and I see a lot of kids, they so confused and corrupted that I feel like I have a duty to do, to make kids realize and wake up that being a gangster is the wrong road to choose, that it's self-destruction, and that, it's not what's really popping. Yeah. The youth gotta learn how to communicate. They need to start listening to their parents, man, and start really taking heed on the message, man, that what's right, and stop wanting to do everything on their own and find out the hard way.
I know that kids who are like 14 or over don't have a place to go. From the ages 14 to 20, there's like no, you can't go out to parties. Curfew sucks. Let me see what else. There's no clubs if you're 18 and over. And there's not enough youth programs like Youth in Action for a lot of people out there who needs to do something active.
I think more youth need to be more motivated and have more goals and dreams and really believe, because I don't think there's too many kids, man, who has hopes. And I guess they feel like, since there ain't no hope, it's not wrong, man, to live down that dark path.
I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, then we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. I don't like that. Gotta start everything.